By now, every community island-wide has benefited from the National Employment Program, a visionary program initiated by Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit in 2013. The most recent addition to the program is this boat building project taking place in the community of Layou. We spoke with Lazar Charles. He is an NEP field officer and president of the Layou Improvement Committee.
The project is 3 months duration. It's about 3 months duration, and during that time, as the field officer would normally follow up on them and find out whether they have enough equipment, enough tools, make sure that they use it properly, and also persons from the Ministry of Trade, Mr. Etienne and Rubian, would come visit them as well, to make sure the project is running smooth. If you were to interview the interns, you can see that they are high-spirited. They started basically from zero, not knowing anything about fiberglass, and is now they are professionals. Some of them has even gone to specialty. For example, Mr. Carrick will tell you that if you want somebody to sanding, there's a special guy who is actually specialized in sanding, cutting in fiberglass. So they have specialized in various aspects of the whole work. So when we started the project, initially we gave them all the necessary equipments and tools for the project, and government is providing a stipend for them every fortnight. And I really want to thank the government of Dominica and the Parliament Rep, Mr. Honorable Kelvin Daru, for partnering with the Layou Improvement Committee under this project.
There are 7 participants in this boat building module. Charles says this module was specifically selected for Layou since it is primarily a fishing community. Bertley Carrett is the instructor on this project. Mr. Carrett, just give us an idea as to what exactly you're teaching the students in this project.
I teach the students boat building, cooler construction, and boat repairs.
Take us a little through the boat building. What exactly does that entail?
That entails fiberglass boats building. Before we used to do the wood construction. Right now we moved from wood to fiberglass. So the whole workshop was based on how to construct a fiberglass mold and how to build a fiberglass boat out of it.
How is the fiberglass boat better if it is than the wood structure?
With the wood structure, we have different guys cutting wood. Sometimes they cut the wood the bad moon just to make a money, and you're the owner of the boat get wood that cut the bad moon. So then the lifespan of the wood would be about 2 to 3 years, and then it's a constant spending on repairs of a wooden boat. With a fiberglass boat, you spend a bit more, but it's a boat you have for life, and you can pass it on to your children or grandchildren to come. And with a fiberglass boat, the only work you have on it is paint up, little maintenance. And it's a boat, the value don't drop. Your value is always there.
He gave a little more details about his task to pass on this unique skill to the students.
In the first month of the workshop, it was a bit challenging for them because some of them have no idea of fiberglassing or what is fiberglass. So then the first month, I stay on teaching them how to prepare your area for fiberglassing, how to mix the liquid, how we should apply the liquid, apply the fiber. So then it takes a kind of time for it to sink in, but halfway, like in the second month, they was up at it, they was energetic. It's like the mind was open for the information that I was giving them. And so far, they are doing great.
Carrett is one of the few Dominicans engaged in such a trade, and his work has taken him across the Caribbean.
Outside from Dominica in fiberglassing, I work hand in hand with JICA fisheries, going out to the other Caribbean countries, doing fat construction and icebox building in countries like Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts, Antigua, Statia, and Guyana, doing icebox construction and fat projects.
The interns are also learning how to build ice boxes. Carrett spoke more about the importance of having this skill.
Icebox building is a very good thing for us right now because back in the days, the guys used to go out at sea with sponge in the boat or rug or fish, banana trash. And now with the global warming, the Icebox constructing a boat, you can stay longer out at sea and you can land a better quality of fish. So that's what we were introducing to the whole Caribbean countries, including Dominica, in the Icebox building. So all boats we're building, we're making sure they have Icebox in it.
The interns are very excited about this project. GIS had the opportunity to speak with 2 of the participants.
Fiberglass and boat building has been a man world. It's all about men building boats, men fishing, men. It's just a man world. So I wanted to get the feel of it, just figure out how they're doing it, how they're building the boats, how you fiberglass, and how it gets into that stage of having a row of boats to fish with. So I decided about the program and I decided I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to know how to fiberglass, how to grind, how to be a part of that man world. First of all, you had to know how to handle the tools, the planer, saws, rollers, and I didn't know anything about that. And coming here, I learned how to use a saw. That was the hardest part, learning how to use a saw, because the weight alone is something else, and learning how to cut the wood. And because I'm a woman, they didn't have no mercy on me. Thinking, okay, well, you're a woman, I'm not going to give you that saw to use. I used every single tool that was in the workshop. And that was the favorite part of it all.
Riviere is very grateful for the program. She says with this new skill, she has big plans for the future.
Well, right now, I think I'm going to remain with the crew, the boat building crew, that is Whitley, and just improve on certain areas, because I'm not too strong with it. So like I said earlier, and I'm not too strong, so I need to improve on that area. And the angling, like how to cut the railing of the boat itself, the different angling, I need to strengthen on that. So I'm going to remain with the crew, strengthen on my knowledge of building the fiberglass boat, and then eventually I'll have my own workshop. I'd like to find NEP for having that, giving us that opportunity to learn building fiberglass boat. It was a wonderful opportunity. My hat goes to them for giving us that opportunity. Yes.
29-year-old Jefferson Prosper was a quarter-finalist in this year's Calypso competition as Oxygen. He gave us his story.
I was doing a little minor fishing until when I realized that I need to go a little further because I was doing it on shore. So I decided to make a peepwee, a raft. So I made a raft. It was going good for me, but during Erica it got broken now, you know. So I was like, damn, it's back to square one. So I said, you know what? I go and link up with the guys Layou to see, you know, if I can link up with them and go with them when they're going out and stuff like that. And when I reached there, before I started giving them a little help, one of the guys told me, hey, there's a training coming up, you know. So if you check the boss man, he can tell you what's happening. So when I talked to the boss man told me, you interested? I said, yeah, and trust me, that was the best choice I made, because right now I see I'm on the verge of owning my own boat, you know. I'm on the right track, so, you know, I seen improvement in my life, and I just want to give thanks to the organizers of this program, you know.
Prosper was eager to speak about what he has learned. He says, armed with this new skill, he is ready to take on his future.
I've learned how to deal with the chemical, because it's a very dangerous chemical. It does nice work, but it's very dangerous. I learned how to deal with it safely, and also I learned the different things you can make with it, because not only boats, we have cars, fenders, jacuzzis, anything you can think of, you can do it in fiberglass, even ballistas for your home, you know. So I like the versatility of the chemical. Well, my plan, seeing that I've already hands-on the boat making project, I want to broaden it, so go in another field like cars or something else, you know, to take it to another level.
There are plans to assist Carrot with a bigger and better workshop to continue this work. For now, all the participants will be absorbed for employment in this workshop following graduation in March.
There are also other young persons in the Layou area under the NEP working with the cleanup and beautification project. For GIS News, Kimani St reporting from Layou.